파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 네 손은 나에게 좀 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐.
It's just gone 6 o'clock in the evening. It's been up to 30 degrees today, so I really didn't want to come and work on this bed when it was in the full sun. I've got a couple of jobs to do. I'll be taking out the tomatoes, just going to hang them under the carport and let them continue to ripen. And then I've got some Sicilian cauliflower, some purple ones. They look good in the photo. And also I want to prepare part of this bed for some carrot seeds as well. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get this afternoon. We'll just see how we go.
뚜렷한 기억 처음 손잡은 그날 누구 건지 모를 pump the sweat we'll never let go 헤어지기가 아쉬운 나날 Oh you're my sunny day 손을 잡아 너의 주머니에 넣는 나를 바라봐
Wow, just check this out. This is a slime mould and I have just discovered it climbing all over the inside of one of our compost bins. I strangely enough follow people who write about slime moulds, but this is the largest. In fact, I think it's the first time I've spotted it in our garden. And it's just amazing, the colour and the size of it on the internal lid of our compost bin. Pretty wow. Pumpkin harvesting time. Yay! I picked one of these about a month ago. It just wasn't right, but now they are looking perfect. And we are going to pick, not all of them, but the bulk of them.
너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아
I've just popped out to grab myself some rhubarb. I'm looking for something additional to put on my breakfast muesli, so I decided it was about time I actually came out and used some of this rhubarb, which I've got a huge amount of. Now the trick with rhubarb is to reach down right to the bottom of the stem and just pull that away, and you'll end up with a piece looking like this. Trim this little bit off and get rid of the leaf, which you don't need. It would make you quite sick if you ate it. And there's your stem ready to be cooked. And the leaves can go into the compost. Once they compost down, they're not going to give you any problems. And one sad fact for growers of rhubarb: if you don't already have plants with a red stem, there's nothing you can do to change the colour. The flavour's the same. I know the green is pretty icky when you go and cook it. It looks like some sort of horrible khaki slush. So if you're in the market for rhubarb, which in Australia is coming up into the winter season, crowns will be coming available, make sure that you get one with red stems and avoid disappointment. This is the perfect job for a warm autumn afternoon. We've got all these carrot seeds here, so One of the things I'm going to be doing this afternoon is pulling the seeds out and saving them for replanting. Just the easiest thing in the world to do. We've been saving our carrot seed and growing it here for years. We tried all sorts of fun different colours of carrots. We've had purple ones and the normal orange ones. We have a lot of white ones and yellow ones. What we found with all of this seed that we've been saving is we've actually reverted not to the orange ones as you might suspect, but to the white carrot, and they all taste fine. They taste perfectly carrot-like, nothing that I can tell flavour-wise the difference between them. So we're just happy to keep going, and there's a technical term for something that you grow in your own garden year after year for the type of seed, and it's called land race, and it just means that it's adapted to your garden. So I often find they're far superior than a lot of things we bring in for the first time. We tend to do our carrots just purely throwing the seeds over the prepared ground. There's absolutely no need to do fiddly rows or anything like that. When we've got enough seeds coming up, we just thin the carrots as we go, as they grow up. Use what we want. Have instant gourmet baby carrots without any great problem, just because they grow so thickly. And I'm out here to start working on transferring all of these little seedlings into slightly bigger pots, just so they can grow on. Most of them don't have their true leaves yet. Some of these are just starting to develop them. These are the baby bok choys, and also some of the Mizuna seedlings are starting to get some true leaves as well. But for the most part, the beetroots and the calabrese broccoli and the Russian red kale just up the back here are not quite ready to go out into the garden, so we're going to take the opportunity to pot them on. I planted these seeds right at the start of March, so they've had roughly 2 to 3 weeks of growing. The peas took off so quickly that they are already in the ground. Just a word about these golden beetroot seedlings. I've got 4 cells where they've already come up. In the past, the advice has been that these things should all be separated out and planted separately, but the feeling at the moment seems to be that anything that comes from a cluster seed like a beetroot can just be planted as is in the cell, or from the cell into the ground, and that they will, as they grow, push themselves apart and still continue to grow on to produce a big fruit. I've not tried this before, so this is the first time we're going to give it a go, and we're going to see what happens. Well, that's the end of another day at Ferrell Manor. We've been busy in the garden doing lots of little jobs. Hot cross bun cam.
vegan.